Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Red Sox is Bob Ojeda, whose record is 3-2 with a 4.05 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Jerry Ujdur, whose record is 3-3 with a 4.10 ERA. Hey, when was the last time two starting pitchers with the letter J as the second letter in their last names faced each other? I mean, this has got to be the only time ever, right? Ojeda and Ujdur. So that makes today's game special, I suppose, in some way. In addition to that, we have the robot race going during the seventh inning stretch today. The contestants are going to be John M. and Rob S. Yesterday, Don T won, and so he goes on to compete in the second round. And just getting back to the Tigers here, we've lost 4 games in a row. This is going to be the third left-handed starting pitcher that we faced consecutively here. So we definitely don't hit very well versus left-handers, and this has been very frustrating. And so I put Andre Dawson on the title card today, hoping to give him a little shine, throw him some flowers, and maybe today's the day he breaks out. Here we go. Let's see. Jerry Ujdur on the mound, and he's a right-hander. It looks like the Red Sox are hitting .250 against him, the ones that are in the lineup today. All of the bullpen is available, as Rucker could not get an out yesterday. He gave up 3 runs, taking his second loss of the season. Kind of a bummer. And then here's Bob Ojeda, left-hander. And this is the exact same lineup as yesterday's lineup. We're going to go back to it. We did lose 5-4, but our offense was not what let us down. It was our bullpen. So let's give him another shot today. We got Dawson in there in left field for the second game in a row. Okay, let's go ahead and switch it over to the season stats. Take a look there. A little bit different of a lineup today for the Red Sox. Let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for Boston, starting with Tarver leading off and playing DH today. Batting second is Marty Barrett at second base. Batting third is Wade Boggs at third base. Batting cleanup and catching today is Gary Allenson. Batting fifth in left field is Jim Rice. Batting sixth at first base is Dave Stapleton. Batting seventh in right field is Clint Hurtle. Batting eighth in center field is Fred Lynn. And batting ninth, playing shortstop today, is Roy Smalley. Jerry Ujdur on the mound. Let's go right to the log. I like to get right to the logs. And you'll see here that he did win against Boston on May 11th, and he took, he won twice. So he's 2-0 versus Boston this season. That's what I like to hear. Pitching a total of 12 innings, giving up 4 runs. So pretty solid against the Red Sox. So let's hope that he has another one of those strong games today. We are definitely concerned about our 3, 4, and 5 starting pitchers with Jerry Ujdur in the 4th spot. So let's hope that Ujdur pitches decent today. Look at the defensive alignment for the Tigers today. Gold Glovers in center field and at second base. And here is Shelle Tarver leading off against Jerry Ujdur. Tarver batting .284 on the season. And he's going to bloop it into center field for a base hit. So runner on first to start off the ball game with Marty Barrett at the plate. He's 0-for-3 against Ujdur, and Tarver was stealing on that, and Parrish guns him down. So 1 down. The bases are cleared now for Barrett, and Barrett shoots it to center field. There's the second out. And finally, Wade Boggs, who grounds out to short. Okay, so Ujdur rebounds after giving the base hit to Tarver to lead up the ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the Tigers lineup rundown for today. Same lineup as yesterday. It's Sweet Lou leading off, playing second base. Batting second in center field is Rickey Henderson. Batting third at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting cleanup and playing shortstop today is Alan Trammell. Batting fifth and catching, Lance Parrish. Batting sixth in left field today is Andre Dawson. And batting seventh, playing first base, is John Mayberry. Batting eighth in right field is Glenn Wilson. And finally, batting ninth, DHing today, is Kirk Gibson. Bobby Ojeda on the mound for the Red Sox. So how has he done against Detroit? So he's faced Detroit twice, a no decision, and a victory. So 7 1/3. Oh, that's right. I forgot. He threw 10 innings in that first start of the season against us. That was crazy. When 10 innings, gave up 3 runs, 6 strikeouts, threw 150 pitches, coming off a 126 pitch outing. That is insane. All right, so let's hope he's breaking down early here. 24-year-old has an 89 mile-an-hour fastball. His best pitch is his changeup, though. He does mix in the fastball, which is 80, which is average, better than most. He's got a curve and a scroogey. There's the defensive alignment for the Boston Red Sox. What is it? Lynn, Lynn in center field. He's got some gold gloves. And anybody else in that lineup? No, I guess that's the only gold glove winner. Okay, here's Sweet Lou leading off against Bob Ojeda. And there's a base hit to right field. Good job, Lou. Do we want to go for 2? Lou does not want to go for 2. We're going to say no. And we're going to let Rickey Henderson swing away. 0 for 3 in his career against Bob Ojeda. And he hits a soft fly ball to left. There's 1 down. We're going to hit and run with Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher ground ball to first. There's the second out. Whitaker does advance. That'll give Trammell an opportunity to drive in the run. Trammell batting .251 with 5 home runs. Walks. So Whitaker and Trammell on the base pass for Lance Parrish, batting .320 versus left-handers, and he does have a home run against Bob Ojeda. And he goes up the middle with it for a base hit. Whitaker will score easily. Tram goes to third, and it's 1-0 Detroit. So much like yesterday's game, we got out to an early lead. Just could not hang on to it. Andre Dawson, as I said, we gave him a little shine today, and he pops out for the third out of the inning. So we go to the top of the second. Tigers have the early lead, 1-0. Gary Allenson leading off, getting the catching duties for the day, giving the day off to bad dude John Stearns. There's 1 down. Hall of Famer Jim Rice, a grounder to Sweet Lou, back-to-back ground balls. And then Dave Stapleton steps up and hits a sharp ground ball to Hatcher. Hatcher's up with it and tosses him out. So a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the second. John Mayberry leading off. Mayberry had a hit and a walk in yesterday's game against the left-handers. There we go. Look at this. I mean, Mayberry does get on base quite a bit. I mean, he's betting, his OBP is .411 in, 73 plate appearances. So pretty impressive. I mean, our Jackson and Mayberry platoon, so to speak, is doing pretty well. And talk about great surprises. Glenn Wilson, a 2-run shot into left center field. Wilson's second home run on the season. He's batting .415. Great job. Get people on base in front of Wilson, and he'll knock them in. And then Kirk Gibson hits a sharp fly line drive right past the second baseman Barrett for a base hit. And Gibby's going for second against Allenson. What is his arm strength? 80, so he's average. Let's see if Gibby can take advantage of his average arm. And he steals second base. Good job by Gibby. That is Gibson's 6th stolen base on the season. Well done. So runner in scoring position for Whitaker. Nobody out yet. And a base hit up the middle. Gibby scores. It's 4-0. And once again, we're not going to risk a double getting thrown out at second base with Fred Lynn and his arm. So Whitaker on first. 4-0 lead. We're going to let Rickey swing away. And another walk by Bob Ojeda. 3rd walk so far. We're not even through 2. In fact, he doesn't even have an out in the 2nd inning. This is where Mickey Hatcher can really do some damage. Base hit to left field. Loving this is Whitaker. Ooh, do we hold him or do we send him? 90% chance. Jim Rice, not a great arm. No, we're not going to do it. We have the bases loaded. And our cleanup hitter, Trammell, up. So there's no point. Everyone just moves up a station. And bases are loaded for Trammell. Ojeda's on the ropes right now. Oh no, a ground ball to short. And they go home to get the force out. They didn't even pull the infield in. That doesn't make any sense. And now I fear a double play with Parrish. But we're up 4. We're going to let him swing away here. Oh, there we go. Base hit to right field. That'll score 2. Hatcher was going on the play. Trammell goes to third. That's a 2 RBI single for Lance. 6-0 Detroit. And Andre Dawson. Okay, we're going to hit and run with Dawson. Dawson does, he is pretty clutch for us. I'll say that much. Oh, not this time. As he pops up to short. What are we going to do with Dawson, man? I can't justify putting him in right field when Glenn Wilson is doing so well. Wild pitch will score the 7th run. We are moguling the Red Sox today. Let's see if Mayberry can drive in. Parrish from second. Ground ball to short. That ought to do it. Tigers put 6 on the board. That might be our biggest inning this year. Not a moment too soon. So we go to the top of the 3rd. Here's Clint Hurtle leading off. I don't think Hurtle's forgotten about getting plunked by Comstock in the first game of the series. Oh, no! He pops it up, and I guess Parrish dropped the ball in fair territory. So Hurtle is safe. And that's going to bring up Fred Lynn. Lynn doesn't hit righties so well. Of course, he gets a base hit there. And I feel like this is going to be a revenge inning as Roy Smalley steps in. He bloops it into left field. I think Gibby's got a... No, it's not Gibby. That is Glenn Wilson. No, who is in left field today? Oh, it's Dawson. There we go. That's right. Dawson, his strong position is left field. That's why he's rated a 90. There we go. So 1 down for Ujdur with Shelle Tarver at the plate, hitting a deep fly ball to center field. 382 feet. So deep, everybody moves up. Makes no sense. 2 down. And Barrett flips it to right. And that's the final out of the 3rd. So Ujdur gets out of the jam after the error by Parrish. Go to the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Glenn Wilson leading off. He is 1 for 1 with that home run, and he slaps it right at Barrett for the first out. There's 1 down. Next up is Gibby, and Gibby hits a grounder to 3rd. Boggs tosses him out. And Sweet Lou, a grounder to 1st. So that's the 3rd out of the bottom of the 3rd. We go to the top of the 4th. It's 3, 4, and 5 due up. Boggs, Allenson, and Jim Rice. Starting with Boggs. And Boggs pops it up on the infield. Whitaker camps under it. in the outfield grass. 1 down. Gary Allenson's up next. Striking out. Only the first strikeout of the game for Ujdur. 2 down for Jim Rice, and Rice flips it to center. Henderson comes in and makes the play. We are going to the bottom of the 4th. Rickey Henderson will lead off the inning with a base hit to left. Do we want to go for 2? We do not. And we are definitely not going to try to steal second. We're up 7 runs. That ought to be enough. Not going to stop us from hitting and running with Mickey Hatcher as Hatcher pops it up to second. There's 1 down. That'll bring up Tram. Tram slaps it to right. There's a hit. Oh, wait. No, is it caught? Oh, it's caught. Nice play by the right fielder, Hurtle. I thought that was going to fall in for sure. That's the second out. That'll bring up big wheel Lance Parrish, who strikes out looking. We go to the top of the 5th. 7-0 Detroit. Stapleton, Hurtle, and Freddie Lynn due up. Here's Stapleton. Slow roller to short. Trammell makes the play. Next up is Clint Hurtle. And there's a base hit for Hurtle. Gets his average up to 229 with that hit. And Fred Lynn batting in the 8th spot. That doesn't really make sense. As he crushes it into left center field all the way to the wall. A run scores, and it's 7-1 on the RBI double from Fred Lynn. And then Roy Smalley slaps it back past Ujdur up the middle for a base hit, and it's 7-2. Can Ujdur get through this inning? I don't know. It's not looking good. I'd like to get him the win, as it gives up another hit. 4 consecutive base hits, including the double from Fred Lynn. And this might be it for Ujdur right here. Ground ball to second, and the Tigers turn 2. Okay, that was looking pretty volatile as the Red Sox put 2 on the board. Ujdur turns a double play. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Here is Andre Dawson leading off. And he puts a charge into that one, but that's not going to get it done. Flying out to left. Next up is John Mayberry. There we go. Slams it into left center field right off the wall for a double. Good job by Mayberry. That is his 4th double of the season in limited duty. Nicely done. 1 down, runner on second. Here's Glenn Wilson. He's got a dong. Popping it up into foul ground on the third base side. Oh, and it's dropped by Boggs. That was in foul ground. Did it hit his mitt and fall into fair territory? I don't know. The dimensions are weird in this game. It's hard to tell what happened there. But we'll take another opportunity here as Bob Ojeda's at 93 pitches. We're going to let Gibby swing away. Everybody seems to be doing well. An infield single from Gibson will drive in the Tigers' 8th run. RBI for Gibby, and that's going to do it for Bob Ojeda. They're going to bring in Skip Lockwood. Good old Skippy. 11th game, 0-3, 7.71 ERA. 17 Ks in 23 innings pitched. Poach batting .320 against him. Not great. We've seen him a few times before this season. Again, an original Seattle Pilot. And then he went with the team to Milwaukee there and played with them for 4 years. So that's pretty cool. All right. So Lockwood comes in and is going to face Lou Whitaker, who's a lefty, but he doesn't hit righties very well at all. Only .215 this year. And there we go. A base hit up the middle. Will Wilson score? Everybody just moves up a bag. And it'll be up to Rickey Henderson to put some more runs on the board. Oh, he takes strike 3 looking. That's crap. 2 down now for Mickey Hatcher. I believe Hatcher's 0 for 2 on the day. Oh, and a ground ball to second will finish off the inning. So a nice job there by Lockwood. We do get a run back. It's 8-2 going to the top of the 6th. Ujdur only at 59 pitches. We're going to try to get him through one more inning as Boggs leads off by tapping it back to Jerry Ujdur, who tosses him out. 1 down. Next up, Gary Allenson. Allenson, a ground ball to Hatcher. There's 2 down. And next is Jim Rice. Rice just showing no power this year. Flying out to Dawson in left field. So, solid performance from Ujdur. That might be it for him. As we have Trammell, Parrish, and Dawson due up this inning. Here's Tram. Ground ball to short. Play is made by Smalley, 1 down. Next up, Lance Parrish, striking out. 2 Ks now for Lockwood. And then Lockwood jams Dawson, who pops it up to short. We're going to the top of the 7th. Let's take a look at here at the in-game stats. Player of the game so far. I mean, Whitaker is 3 for 4 with a ribby. Parrish is 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. So I think I would probably give the advantage to Parrish. Glenn Wilson does have the home run, though. Okay. Let's see if Ujdur can get Stapleton. He's only at 66 pitches, and then maybe we go to a lefty. Like Capizzello, perhaps. Okay. Stapleton's going to pop it up. 6 1/3 innings. That might be the best for Ujdur this season. We're going to pull him out. It may seem premature to pull out, but I think Capizzello might be the better option here. Okay, so here's Cappy. We love Cappy. He's going to face Clint Hurtle, 0 for 3 against him in his career. Popping up into foul ground. Plays made by Hatcher, and then Fred Lynn. Ground ball to short, and that'll do it. Hey, it's robot race time. Let's take a look at the field. Today it's going to be John M. versus Rob S. Jeremiah M. Don T. already moved on. So this will be the last robot race. Then we go on the road to Milwaukee. And then when we come back after that 3-game series, we'll get back to the next heat, which will be Diamond Princess versus Duglad B. Okay, so that's where we stand. Let's take a look at the robot race. Go into super full screen mode. Boom. There it is. Rob S. with the spiky head and John M. the triangle antenna head. Let's see. We're going to 45 seconds on the clock. We're going to count down from 3 to start this race, and we'll see who moves on. Good luck to both contestants. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so everyone's out of the blocks. Pretty even. John M. maybe early lead here. Rob S. falling behind, rolling on the nubs. Hanging in there, though. It's got to be tough to roll on nubs when your opponent's got wheels. But the nubs are kind of grippy. They're really just a bunch of nipples on the bottom of his body. Okay, Rob S. is catching up. There's 12 seconds to go. John M., no one wants to win. They're all backing off. They're saving their energy. Okay, John M. is making a burst for the finish line. Is that going to be good enough? It is. John M. wins. He's happy. He's happy AF. We're going to put John M.'s... we're going to put John M. into the bracket here. Congratulations to John M. John M. Any second now? Right? There we go. All right, back to the game. Congratulations to John. He moves on to the second round and get back to the game with John Mayberry 0 for 2 in his career versus Skip Lockwood. And he strikes out. Look at Skip Lockwood. Strong performance, striking out Mayberry. 1 down. Glenn Wilson popping it up, straight up, in between the catcher and the pitcher, and doesn't say who caught it. I will assume it was the catcher. 2 down for Gibby, and Gibby hits a high fly ball to right. That should be caught by the right fielder, Clint Hurtle. So, okay, we go to the top of the 8th. What do we have here? We have a switch hitter, a lefty, and a righty. And the switch hitter hits 167 versus lefty. So we're going to let Cappy pitch to Roy Smalley. Striking him out. There we go. 1 down. Here's Shelle Tarver, yet to have a hit versus left-handers. But he's 2 for 3 on the day. Oh, he does have a walk. Okay, so Tarver on first. Down 6 runs. I don't foresee him stealing. Cappy pitches to Barrett, the right-hander, flying out to right field. That's going to bring up Boggs. Boggs is hitless today and in his career versus George Capizzello, and he strikes out on the pitch. That's outside and low. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We have Sweet Lou, Rickey, and Mickey Hatcher due up. Lou 3 for 4 with a ribby, grounds out. Next up is Rickey Henderson. Ground ball to second. Back-to-back ground balls to Barrett. It's going to bring up Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher 1 for 4 on the day, and 3 consecutive grounders to Marty Barrett. Tigers go to the 9th inning. We've got some righties due up. We're going to take out Capizzello. Look at that. He's rated at 91 with that 0.73 ERA. Nicely done. Okay, not a save opportunity. So we're going to bring in Rick Aponte, who has been okay with his 68 rating. He gave up a run yesterday. Really not his fault. It was an inherited run. And he's going to face Gary Allenson to lead off the inning. Ground ball to second. There's 1 down. Now he's going to face Jim Rice. And Rice gets a base hit past Whitaker. 7th hit for the Red Sox today. It's going to bring up Dave Stapleton. And Stapleton gets a base hit. All right, it can never be easy. We're taking out Aponte. We're going to bring in Dave Rucker, who sucked it up yesterday. We're going to give him an opportunity here to redeem himself, or to just pour gasoline on the fire. Not a good outing yesterday, but we like to get him right back out there, get the confidence back. He's going to face Clint Hurtle, who happens to be 0 for 3 against him. Hurtle hits it in the right spot, but it's going to be deep enough that, what? Henderson caught it, and then he must have thrown out a base runner. Did he throw out Rice? It was a fly ball throw out. That is a risky play. Down 6 runs. It makes no sense. I'd like to know. I'll find out what it is. I'll look up the play-by-play, and I'll put it in the box score to confirm what happened there. We'll take the victory any way we can get it. We end our 4-game losing streak. We beat a left-hander. We win 8-2, and as you can see here, we do go to Milwaukee next. Take a look at the standings. We are still a half game back of Baltimore. Despite all their injuries, they are in first place, and they look pretty solid. Take a look at the transactions. Oh, Skip Lockwood broke his back. It broke his neck after the game. Did he headbutt something? What the hell happened? Skip Lockwood done for the season. Oh my gosh, look at this trade. Holy smokes, the Wizard of Oz is going to the Bronx. Ozzie Smith traded to New York for a backup catcher and a relief pitcher. That seems shameful by the Padres. Ozzie goes right into the lineup. Who was the shortstop before this? Oh, it was Ivan De Jesus, right? Unbelievable. Look at that. What Solid player, a good trade. He is going to arbitration, so somebody's going to pay him. In return, the Padres get Joe Klink in single A for the Reno Padres now. And Jeff Reed also in single A. So there's a battery there of Jeff Reed and Joe Klink. Probably not a great trade, really. I don't know if the Padres got their money's worth out of that, but he is going to arbitration, so they don't want to pay him. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Like and or subscribe. I'm at 199 subs. I need one more sub for 200. That could be you. Hit it. Hit the subscribe button. It's going to be right here in the middle. It's the Brainiac Baseball brain. Player of the game will go to Lance Parrish. I think he deserves it. 2 hits, 3 RBIs. His 3 RBIs were enough to win the game, technically speaking. Good job by Gibby going 2 for 4 with a stolen base. Glenn Wilson gets a second home run. John Mayberry comes through again with a walk and a double. Jerry Ujdur keeping his job as a starter. 4-3 now, a 3.94 ERA. We gotta love that. And the bullpen came through, including Dave Rucker. Yes, that was an outfield assist, right? Because there's Rickey Henderson with the double play. So Henderson to Hatcher is what it must have been. So there you go. Now you know. That's going to do it. We will come back tomorrow with the first game of the 3-game series at County Stadium in Milwaukee. Until then, everyone, have a great day.